Hi, guys. So, wait till the end of the podcast to listen to a sneak peek of my new song that is releasing this month called Jo Tu Na Mera.
Hey guys, so we're back and this is going to be really exciting. We've got Zoha Zuberi here with us, and she's an indie musician who is really up and coming. I think we've done a bunch of musicians, but I think what really makes me excited for this one is Zoha's worked with a lot of different genres of music. So, I mean, I'm going to let her get into this, but she's talked about how she started in indie, but how she's working on expanding, and it's really good music,
Yeah.
guys, if you haven't heard it. So, I think this is going to be a super cool episode. Zoha, how are you doing? How's your day been going? What's up?
I'm fine. My day has been very hectic, though. A lot of work. Yeah,
Damn. Damn.
a lot of work.
That's the life of a musician. That's the life of a musician, guys. Hard ass work, hustling all day, every day. But guys, before we proceed with the episode, before we proceed, guys, Salman he forgot to relay the hook, the hook towards me where I let you guys know that you should like and subscribe and listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. You should listen to Zoha Zuberi on Spotify. I'm assuming she's on Spotify. You should listen to her on Apple Music or whatever
Yes.
whatever medium you listen your music on. But like guys, I want to ask Zoha one thing is that when I believe you started in 2012, right? You started in 2012. What
Yeah.
made you make the plunge from just doing it casually into like thinking that this is something that you want to do professionally or something that you want to build a career upon? Because it's very hard for some people to do that.
So, I wanted to do it professionally because of two reasons. One was that music was the only thing in my life that kind of gave me peace. It's very cliche to say this, but actually, since I'm an architect, I work like on different art forms, right? I
Yeah.
paint, I do different things, but music was
Yeah.
the only thing that I had fun doing and I never get tired of it. So, one was that, but the second reason was like the reason I started writing my own music is that I got very sick once back in 2014. So when I was that sick that I couldn't
Yeah.
move around much, I started writing a lot and listening to music a lot. And because of that, I think I owed music something back, which was like trying to, you know, may
Yeah.
help people listen and feel the things that I felt. I think that kind of is the point
Wow.
of art.
Holy shit.
No,
Okay,
that's
this
cool.
went a whole lot deeper
That's
than
like
I
an
thought.
that's a
I
whole
thought I thought it
origin
was going to be some very
story.
surface level shit. My parents told me I'm a good singer, so I just fucking went for it. That was going to be something very surface level, guys. I'm not even joking. This went a whole lot deeper than I thought. Okay, Salman, you better take it over from here right now, because I can't
No, okay,
carry
that's
this
really
on
cool.
for long.
To kind of hear more about that, what type of music influenced you, and what type of music do you see yourself making in the future?
So, when I was growing up, I used to listen to a lot of Pakistani music, and I still do. I listen to all of
Hmm.
those old songs, Vital Signs
Yeah.
and Amir
Yeah.
Zaki and, EP and all of those. And Nazia Hassan, she was like the biggest inspiration I can think of in my life. But
Yeah.
later on, I went to listening to English music and I started listening to Adele a lot. And she was the person who
Damn.
inspired me to like start singing on the top of my lungs. I think that happened
Yeah.
to a lot of people. But in the
Yeah.
time that I like decided that I want to do music professionally, the time that I was talking about, there's this one guy that people
Yeah.
not really know of. It's Ben Howard. He's my
Okay.
Okay.
inspiration. He's the person that, when I listen to his music, he makes me want to make it and he makes me feel something in my heart about what he's saying. So it's something that,
Wow.
brings a light in my eyes. And I'm like, I have to
Yeah.
do this the thing that he's doing.
One
And
thing
he's
that
an
I'm
indie
one
artist.
thing one thing
So I think I see
one thing that I'm
myself.
into, Zoha. One thing that I'm into, Zoha, is that there's two types of people over here, right? Like I don't know about professional musicians and all that. Like I'm just talking about like those casual listeners, including me. What do you give a shit more about, the lyrics or the beat of the music? Like, because there's two types of people, and I thought everybody was like me who only gave a shit about the beat but not the lyrics. What type of person are you if you had to choose one?
I think I'm the kind of person who would go for the lyrics.
What about
because
you, Salman?
I really listen to the lyrics.
Dude, I need both. Like I'm very picky about my
No, no,
music.
no, no,
I'm
no,
also to like
no, 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 no,
very
no, 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 no,
no no
no,
no no
no,
no
no,
listen
no, no,
listen
no,
listen
bro.
listen
You
listen
gotta
You
pick
listen
have
listen to me
one.
you
listen to
have
me
to choose one.
listen to me.
You have to
Okay,
choose one. Oh my god.
Yeah,
here's how it is. I feel like I
yeah,
need like some sort of like instruments like guitars and like a bass and some drums in most of the music I listen to. But
yeah,
then the lyrics also have to like
yeah.
make sense or be emotional, you know, like can't be just people screaming. So it has to like both come together very perfectly.
Salman, you can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Which one
Yeah, yeah. You
outshines the
have to
other by just
decide.
a little bit?
You have to decide.
Okay,
By just a
then
little
it's
bit.
definitely the beat, but like it's the beat, but
The
just
beat, there you
like
go.
but also
The
the
beat,
lyrics.
casual listeners like me.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
oh
Well,
my
you
god.
guys got me there. But since we're talking about indie
Alright,
music,
Salman, argue later.
yeah, listen. So Zoha, like I also listen to a lot of indie music, probably like different music from what you listen to. I haven't even heard of Ben Howard, but it's a pretty big genre with like a lot of small pockets of music. And I mean, you know, you're
Yeah.
singing in Pakistan. There's not as big of an audience. How do you like
True.
see indie music growing? Like I feel like, you know, over time more people will discover specific music that they like, and that's when the indie scene will really grow. But how do you see that happening?
I think indie music, the basic element of indie music is the rawness, the rawness of the emotion in it, the lyrics, the instruments. It's that rawness which makes it indie. It can be indie rock, indie blues, whatever. So I think how everyone around me is getting tired of always having dancing beats and always having dance type of a music, and how every person's span I sorry I'm out of words. I think
No,
how
it's
every person has stopped listening to things, and they only listen to everything for like 2 minutes, and the songs are getting smaller and smaller. So I think one day everyone, like the whole world, is going to decide how this is not what we are looking for in art. And they're going to go back to the raw form of music, which is like indie, and the music that we used to listen to, the music that our previous generation used to listen to. So I think there is like 10, at least 10, 15 years till Pakistan discovers how beautiful indie is actually and how meaningful it
Alright,
is.
alright.
But I'm ready to
you know
wait.
what?
I'm gonna have
You know what? Hold
I'm
up,
gonna have
son.
to convince
Hold
I'm
up.
gonna have to convince I'm gonna have to confess something. I have to confess something, bro. I have to confess
Okay.
something. I've been pretending to know what the fuck indie is this entire time. Clearly, this conversation is gonna go that direction. So please tell me what the fuck indie is. I don't listen to music that much.
Okay.
So please, from the
All
from the
right.
very
All
start,
right.
from the very start.
Zoha, do you want to define it?
I just did. You
Okay.
can.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find like okay. Here's the definition. Son. It's independent music, so it's basically just bands who don't
Yeah.
have like big production labels behind them. So they're doing like whatever they want. It's
Okay.
more. It's very.
Yeah,
It's
also it doesn't have a
smaller, more
genre
raw.
confining to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
Okay.
a genre confining to it. So you can have like
Okay.
a blues sound, but it's indie because it's raw. It doesn't have like a lot of processing done on the vocals or on the guitars because a big production label is not behind it.
So is Travis Scott
Get
indie?
it?
I
Travis
have
Scott
no I don't
indie?
think so, but like I have no idea. So like I'll tell you, man, these music definitions are all over the place, and like it's hard to pinpoint
Yeah.
them. But here's an interesting thing I
No,
want to
I.
share. So I was also like listening to very basic music growing up, like not basic, but like just the stuff on the radio. I didn't know where to find different music. I think it was when Arctic Monkeys became popular. That was the
Yeah.
first time like I found music that I really liked, and that was like a gateway drug to me actually going and looking for more music like that. So I
Yeah.
think for a lot of people, it's giving them like getting them hooked on something different that like
Yeah.
encourages them to go out and search for music
Yeah.
that they'll actually really like and relate to.
Connect to? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Really.
Okay.
Zoha, one thing that
I
I've
think this
noticed,
is a good
one thing that we
time.
know is that you, is that you switched from an Android to an Apple iPhone? Is it because Spotify recently became available across the nation? Is that why you switched to an Apple? Because with an Android you could APK that shit and you could still listen to Spotify, but with an Apple it wasn't possible. So what was like?
No,
so
no,
like,
no,
tell,
no.
tell us about your
No.
whole Spotify journey. Like,
I
are you
went
excited for
to
it?
I went to Egypt. And I went to Egypt and I broke my previous phone. And when I came back, I was just standing at a
Yeah.
shop and I was deciding between like Google
Yeah.
Pixel and iPhone. And I was like, the iPhone just gave me a
Yeah.
better price. That's it. I was like, okay, fine, let's
Oh.
do it.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Salman
Simple.
asked your shit.
Very
What
simple.
were you going to ask, man? What were you going to ask, bro?
Yeah, no, dude. I mean, we're getting halfway through. Zoha, I want you to ask us a question.
Yeah.
Anything, make it interesting.
Anything.
Okay, wow. I think a lot of people a lot of people say that a person can be defined by the movies they like. So I would want to know like what is your favorite movie and why?
Easy answer.
Saad, you want to go first? Say it.
Tokyo Drift. Easy answer.
Wow.
Way
wow.
too easy. Way too easy.
Okay. I got a kind of similar answer. Baby Driver. So I love the cars, but I also want a good movie at the same time. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no, bro.
okay.
It had an iconic plot line, bro. What are you on about? Zoha, have you've seen Tokyo Drift? Do you know how iconic it is? That movie has literally defined an entire generation of car guys.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
how we
I
perceive
know, I
cars.
know. But you must be very into cars.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's all
don't
I
even
do.
get him started. He has a
Yeah,
whole
see?
YouTube channel where he
See?
reviews like he just looks at cars and like
See?
records them.
Yeah.
So a movie
Let's
really
have a
tells
whole
about the
YouTube channel
person,
to cars.
right?
What's your favorite movie, Zoha? What's your favorite movie? Before
Also,
we skip over you.
Yeah.
Very easy. In Interstellar.
Oh,
Really?
that's a good one.
Really?
Did you see
Yeah, dude,
Tenet, the
honestly-
new Nolan movie?
Yeah, I can watch that movie again and again without getting bored.
Such
ever.
a good
Honestly-
movie. It was
honestly,
like,
I'm
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan's on a
I'm just
whole
gonna
other
say it. I'm just gonna say it. I saw the whole Interstellar part coming, but considering how fucking deep the answer to your first question was, I thought it was gonna be very surface level. I thought it was gonna be very like up top, quick in and out. But no, this woman just fucking went in and she never came out. Like literally, just like the black holes of Interstellar. Like dude, you just don't come out of that. You just don't.
I like my movies to be philosophical. Like I like them to have a deeper meaning rather than just like watching
Yeah,
them
then
for
you must
fun.
be the
I
biggest
want
fan of Tokyo
them to
Drift.
be
Then you
there
must
in
be
my
one of the
brain.
biggest fan. You must be the biggest fan of Tokyo Drift. It has such a deeper meaning.
No, no, I like it. I can't say I don't like it, but no, not a fan.
Shit.
Man, okay. Listen, Saad, we're talking about movies. You brought up Tokyo Drift. Fun fact,
Yeah.
the first Fast and Furious movie was all about
Yeah.
this heist, right? Where they're stealing this cargo from a truck. Do you guys know what the cargo
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
Why?
It was a bunch of VCRs.
VCRs and TVs.
What? Really?
Yeah, yeah, that's how old
I
the
never
movie
knew
is.
that. Wow. Oh my
That's how
god.
old the movie is. That's how old the fucking movie is. Speaking
Oh,
of VCRs,
really?
do you guys remember?
Wow.
Do you guys remember using VCRs as kids? Do you remember? Because I vividly remember me using VCRs.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
what
dude.
stuck in it.
I remember.
I remember which
I
movie
remember
got
like
stuck in my
Tom and
VCR.
Jerry VCRs, like put them in.
I think Dumbo got stuck in mine.
Really? For me, it was The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid just got stuck and she never came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, those were different times.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
think there were simpler times. I liked them more than this time.
I'm gonna be
that we're
honest.
in. It's a
I'm
lot of
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
screens.
honest. I like this time better. I like this time way better. It's a lot more
Yeah.
freeing. You get to do what you want. You can sleep when you want. Like I had a fucking bedtime, woman. I couldn't sleep past 10:30. Like now I can sleep whenever I want. That's an unlock I like.
I don't think we're talking about I don't think we're talking about you being a child. I think we're talking about just the whole world at that time and how we had Sega games and the cartridges that going in and all of those things and
Oh my
Walkmans
God.
and
Yeah.
I mean,
all of
I get the
I miss
appeal.
all of that. I
I-
think there was
I get the appeal. I get the appeal, but I also don't over romanticize it to the point where, like, right now, Zoha, if we were still stuck in that time, you would not be able to be a musician as freely as you are today. Simple si baat hai. You would have had to jump through 15 million hoops, which were designed and just set up to obstruct you in every
Maybe,
way
but I
possible.
think I really just think that it created, a little more struggle for, to getting little things, and it just kind of made people, I would say, more thankful to things that they had, because it was more harder to
Mm.
get a
Ah.
song to download it, or, get a cassette
Oh
and
yeah.
play it, and
Mm.
all of that. I think it was
Mm.
because now we just go online and we don't respect the other person's effort either, because now people go online and they just go to YouTube, download the video, and then convert it into an MP3 and listen to it on their phone rather than
Yeah.
buying it anywhere, so they're not
You know what I
respecting my
miss?
efforts, and it's not like yeah,
Yeah.
I
that's why
really
it's
miss.
like,
Pakistan, Zindabad, the land of the
Listen,
torrents. The land of the torrents.
if I try to look for a movie now, it'll take me like an hour to figure out what to watch. But like, 15, 20, like
yeah,
not 20, but 15 years ago, walk into a store, like walk into Radio City, I have like shelves of movies. I have no way of seeing if any of them are good or bad. I just have to pick a movie. I leave. I hope it's good. I watch it like 20
yeah.
times because it's the one
No, no,
movie
no,
I
bro.
have with me,
Number one, you
and I
hope it
leave.
fucking
Put
works.
it
Exactly.
back.
See,
Number one,
he
you
knows
hope
what
it
I'm
fucking
talking
works. That's
about.
step one. Step two is you hope it's good.
I remember that we took a bunch of movies at home and they didn't work, and then you have to give them back and they wouldn't return like the rent that we given them. It was so it's hilarious, but it was fun. I liked it. I
It
liked the
was.
effort.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Oh my
people would have
god.
like
Nahin.
collections of DVDs were a thing. I had a friend who had like a whole like
Yeah,
wall.
oh
It
my
was just
god.
shelves of DVDs.
My dad has a collection of records. Like I feel like that's a thing. That's the whole thing. Right now, I can't show anyone my collection of music because then I have to open my phone and show them my Spotify and be like, oh,
Yeah.
these are the things that I listen to. It's not the
Yeah.
same. And then just about the connection with people. Like, it's very hard to just talk to everyone through a screen. I feel like at that time we had to, make time and meet people, and it meant a lot more.
Yeah, and you were like there
Is Zoha?
100%.
Wait, Zoha. Zoha, are you fucking saying that this podcast doesn't mean shit to you? Is that what you're indirectly saying, woman? Like, woman, like we literally made time to come on the show, and we're having fun. We're having such a blast.
No.
Wow, guys, we just got grilled on the fucking
So
show.
we made time. So we made time, right? But I'm talking about like day to day people and relationships. But yeah, okay.
Wow.
This actually
I was like,
means
this woman's firing
something.
shots.
If you're taking out time, it means a lot. Means a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man.
But
Okay,
wait.
Why is there a monkey behind you, Salman?
Oh, I've got a story here.
Ooh, that's
This
a good
monkey
one.
is here because okay, so when I was at college, we had a Walmart nearby. It was a massive Walmart, like every Walmart. And we'd go there like once a week, every week for like 3, 4 years, right? Now, this is the third year of college. We go to Walmart, business as usual. As we're leaving, me and my like roommates turn into an aisle, and there's a cage. I'm not kidding you. There's a gigantic cage the size of this room with like 50 monkeys in it, and they're just on sale for like $20 each. And we look at it and we're like, "Oh my god, we have to buy one." So we bought the monkey. He's been with us for like 2 years now. We got a professional NBA basketball player to sign his forehead. He's got like a little tattoo
Wow,
up there.
nice.
And like, I guess when college ended, like no one else, like I was the last person to leave the apartment, so he just became mine by default because the first 2, 3 guys didn't take it. So yeah, that is the story of the monkey. His name is Donkey.
Nice. John K.
Damn.
No, Donkey, like donkey, but like
Donkey. Okay.
like the way
okay.
Shrek says it.
Don.
Yeah.
Don K.
Yeah.
Donkey.
So what does that wall behind you say? What does the neon sign on the wall say? I can't read it.
Okay, so that says Zoha in Urdu and English, like mix. It's like that. Yeah.
It's like a logo or something like that. It's like a typography, like weird, like mark or signage.
Yeah,
I mean,
basically one company in Pakistan wanted to make my merchandise, and we made a logo that said Zoha in Urdu and English both. So that's
Damn,
how the
that
sign
is
came to be.
badass.
Yeah.
That is badass. That is
That's
badass.
pretty
And
cool.
Salman,
I like it.
I think we're nearing end. We're nearing the end.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, it's
thank you
been a
so much,
great 20
Zoha.
minutes.
This was so
Oh
much
my
fun,
God.
man. Yeah, time flies. Time
It
flies,
was?
woman.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It was, woman. I had fun. I don't know about you, with your whole interstellar theories and all that, and the fact that it doesn't
I
mean
had
enough to
fun
you.
too.
The fact that it's on the screen, like But but anyways, we're done,
Oh
guys.
my
Thank you so
God.
much for tuning in. Peace. Adios. Goodbye.
Peace, guys.
आँखों की नमी से दिल की बातें न छिपी सांसों में बसे वो